3 tactics that a DL man will use to get you hooked right in the beginning while dating before the facade lifts. The 3 are emotional manipulation, love bombing, and trauma bonding. Stay for trauma bonding because that is probably one of the things that a DL man will use to like hook their claws into your actual soul. It is one of the things that is going to make it the hardest to walk away and leave silently with no explanation when you're trying to leave. So emotional manipulation in the beginning can look like this. And now emotional manipulation and love bombing, it's hard because unfortunately, a lot of men use this in dating. A lot of men don't want you to see their insecurities. And that's honestly what makes a DL man DL, is the paranoia of not wanting other people to see who he actually obviously is, because he's trying to live a straight life. So when you have this this person who does not want to be their authentic selves and wants you to see that, they have to use these types of things. So say you've gone on a couple of dates, now you're waiting for a text back, purposefully starting to play the push and pull game, the hot and cold game, the emotional manipulation. And this is the thing that's going to make you confused. That confusion is purposeful. That confusion is because when, say if he texts you, right? You text him back, right away or within a couple of minutes, whatever, and you're ready to have a conversation, and then they just totally disappear for days, possibly. But when they text you back, it's, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I've been going through XYZ. Is it possible? Yeah, but trust your intuition. I've been going through this, and this. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, no, it's okay. Well, this is what that does. That emotional manipulation of purposefully holding back and then playing the hot and cold game, disappearing, coming back, it gives you a dopamine rush. That dopamine rush is actually scientifically addictive. That is addictive, okay? That push and pull, that disappearing, that being quiet, playing this, giving you the silent treatment on purpose. When you're just trying to get to know this person. This is not out of anyone causing anyone disrespect. This is not out of setting boundaries. This is out of emotionally manipulating you. And number 2 is love bombing. So after he texts you, it is now love bomb, love bomb, love bomb for the next week or two. For the next couple of months, it could be love bombing. That's when that cycle is going to play over and over and over again. It's giving you those dopamine rushes, him pulling away, you going forward, him coming back. But this is where the trauma bonding comes in. The one for me that made it the hardest to leave, because you feel so bad for this person. So that trauma bonding that could connect you is maybe in the beginning where he slowly started talking about his childhood, his parents, and maybe you had similar things that happened in your childhood or growing up, or similar situations. Those similar situations make it feel like there's no one else that has gone through the same things that both of you have went through. That there's no one else in the world that you can relate to on these topics, because you guys you had similar childhoods. You had, your parents maybe were absent, or there was one parent that was absent, and, things like that. Or maybe school was really hard for you guys, or maybe you had people that did you dirty in the past and you guys shared. So it only feels like you can relate to those things with that person. Now, this is where it gets really hard. That trauma bonding, it could be months and then years, maybe when there's fights. He's causing all of that emotional manipulating, that love bombing, that's starting to make no sense, because when you get closer, he pulls away because he does not want you to see what's behind the facade of him actually being a DL man, a narcissist. When you get closer, you start calling him out on those things. That's when the real trauma bonding comes in, because now he's causing the emotional turmoil in the relationship. So now if you're going through that for months, years, possibly for you guys, decades, when you're ready to leave, he is going to pull, but we've been through so much. We've been through so much hard times. That's him gaslighting you. You've been through so much hard times because he put you through the hard times. He was causing that. He caused those situations purposefully. He's the one who caused the hard times through manipulating, gaslighting, deceiving, lying. He caused those. So when you're ready to leave, you might think, wow, we really did go through hard times. I did kind of learn from you. You were learning from his bad behavior, and that's because of you. I was saying, oh my gosh, I'm learning so much from this person. No, 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 no. You're learning because you're choosing to learn from what not to do from his bad behavior, of how to grow and learn from a narcissist, from a DL man who is not comfortable with themselves. Those are the 3 things that you need to catch or see in the first 6 months to a year sooner while dating a suspected DL man or a narcissist.